Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello, and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Triviamaster, the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is Intern Kristie.
Hello, I'm Intern Kristie, and Alonzo Trivia night. I'm so excited to be, once again, we're outside of time and space.
Yes.
But we're going to be exploring all of time and space in this, Whovian, Doctor Who flavored trivia.
We have trivia from all across the Hooniverse.
Hello.
And of course, Intern Kristie, named after the Karyonite, a species of humanoids who used word-based science and witchcraft to reshape reality.
Love that. Love reshaping reality to create suffering.
And if you want to reshape reality, go to crowd.live and enter the code FWBDJ. FWBDJ.
F.
And you might be able to join our game of trivia just like the Missy Triss, Basil Disco, Canine Mark Pooh, and Doctor Who, but with emoji.
Oh, I like that.
And why is
like
K6
that.
afraid of K7?
Because
K7,
K7,
K8, K9.
K9. We also have Dr. Lena. Welcome.
Dr. Lena just joined our game of trivia. If you lose this one, your suffering will know no bounds. Good.
Good. We want to really get rid of those boundaries for suffering.
The image of an intern becomes an intern.
It's true. And if you see one, the image will be in your eyes. It will be in your retina, and you will become an intern.
And you'll never guess which monument became an intern.
Ooh!
And it has staggering implications for an entire sleepless city that might also be interns.
Staggering.
Staggering implications. Yeah, like Mark Wahlberg always says, you gotta stay blessed up. I think you gotta stay blessed up. We got Grand Embraquion, the boundless enclosure, the endless fish tank.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
You have. We also have
Torchwood Walk Run and the Doctor House.
I have such mixed feelings about Torchwood.
I don't.
No? What are yours, Fluv?
It's boring.
It's boring.
You see, the thing that I like about Doctor Who is a madcap alien in a phone booth who can travel throughout time and space. What if the show had none of those things? It might go a little something like Torchwood.
But it was so metal at the end.
What do you mean by the end? Do you mean...
The one where they kill all the children.
That's not the end anymore.
Oh.
There's also the whole Showtime show where they say that New Jersey is the Wales of America.
No, not exactly. Not exactly. What if it's sci-fi, but fucking is...
That's true. The fucking is a big part of
Torchwood.
Torchwood, which, of course, as a higher dimensional being, also not a huge fan of.
Torchwood's
back, baby. I mean, they're definitely going to do new Torchwood in some form.
The
Not with
lazy
Captain Jack,
matinee of America. I like that.
Manatee or matinee?
Oh, that is manatee.
I watched the first episode and they said something about periods putting hormones in the water cycle and I turned it off.
Fair. Torchwood was, Russell T. Davies self-insert fucks everyone and saves the day in the last 5 minutes. It's a little bit. Oh, whales, because, like, the
mammal.
The mammal.
The sea mammal.
The sea mammal. I see. Trenton, New Jersey gets mentioned. Maybe you'll need that information for later.
Yeah, and Torchwood is absolutely in the collective memory. It's the most successful of the Doctor Who spin-offs.
Ish, welcome!
Even more than the Sarah Jane adventures.
Welcome back. I'm so excited to extract your suffering
Also,
tonight.
Ish, you may not have played for a while, but I have news. You received quite an honor.
Oh.
Because in our annual recap for Twitch, you were mentioned as one of our loudest fans in 2023. What does that mean? You know, you'd think they'd explain it, wouldn't you?
You would. So, Ish, do you just feel loud? Is that something that, look at that, loud. Do they mean
these
like
are
types
our
and
loudest
caps?
fans.
What does that mean?
I think it probably means they chat a lot.
Well, hello, our dear friends. We're so excited to have extracted
I
so
think that's
much
what's confusing,
suffering.
is it's a silent means of communication that makes you loud.
Yes. We type shit.
But
I see.
We have more like breaking players like
Ooh.
Blog Hoovin, Bootleg Beep, Inspector Ishtime, and
Ooh.
Dalek Potatoes. So why don't we get our game started? If you're still wanting to join, you can join, even after it's underway, as long as there's room. But let's count down on
Right,
an adventure through time and space. The question isn't when trivia, but what.
I like how we got to see the settings real quick.
Yeah, you did. Doctor Who debuted in what year? Type it in. Just type in the year Doctor Who debuted.
Okay. We're starting off with maximum suffering.
Yeah,
I love this. Wait. Fluval, I found the perfect sound clip to describe you. Okay?
He's like fire and ice and rage. He's like the night and the storm and the heart of the sun. Stop it. He's ancient and forever. He burns at the center of time and he can see the turn of the universe.
And who is it?
Fluval.
That's right, it's me. I am the oncoming storm.
Yes.
And I will yell at the sky at Stonehenge.
You will be the loudest of our viewers.
That's right, I'll be the first Doctor not born in Britain.
You're,
Or not British. Shudigat was actually the first one not born in Britain.
No.
The fish doctor, and I'll wear celery, gosh dang it. That's what I should have put on some celery.
First doctor not born.
But let's see what you
Decanted.
picked. Missy says that knowing the event that delayed the debut of Doctor Who helps a lot. And 42% of you said 1963, 25% of you said 1969, 8 of you said 1962, 8 of you said 1964. 8% of you said 1975, 8% said 1961. The correct answer is 1963. And yes, it debuted the day after the Kennedy assassination.
Oh. Wow.
And it also,
Oh my god, yes, potatoes.
The 3 specials that just aired were the 60th anniversary is also of note for that. And they aired the first episode twice because they were like, well, I mean, the American president just got assassinated, so no one's watching our British time travel show. Let's just air it again the next week. And they're probably right.
They were probably right.
5 of you were right, and why don't we go to the leaderboard to see who they are? It's Doctor Who in first, the Missy-Triss in second, Dr. Lena in third, and the Doctor House in 13th.
Doctor House!
The Doctor House bringing up the rear. Well, speaking of time, let's go to question 2. Which of these Doctor Who episodes aired first? Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, Let's Kill Hitler, Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, and The Giggle. All of these are real Doctor Who episodes, but which one aired first? Do you know the answer to this one, Intern Chronoton?
I have some idea. I know some of them cannot have been before others.
Right.
So I'm between 2 of them for which is first. But these are some really stellar episode titles.
This
Fluval.
question is really just here to show off how good of titles Doctor Who has sometimes.
Fluval.
What?
What would your episode of Doctor Who be titled? Do you want to be the villain or do you want to be the
Fluval's
focus?
Fiendish Foe.
Fluval's
Fiendish Foe. It would be an episode all from my perspective as the Doctor tries to stop me, and then it ends with me destroying the TARDIS. And that causes a crack. I mean, it's happened before.
That's true. Sam got it wrong. I love that you already know. The suffering, it has begun.
4 of you said dinosaurs on a spaceship. 4 of you... How do I ban Fluval?
Here, I'll destroy them real quick for you, Fluval.
Okay, good.
Yes.
4 of you
Fluval
said
has been
dinosaurs on a
destroyed.
spaceship. 4 of you said let's kill him. That does literally violate the channel rules, by the way.
What, to murder?
To doubt Grandad Braquion.
Oh, God.
4 of you said... 4 of you said dinosaurs on a spaceship. 4 of you said, let's kill Hitler. 2 of you said Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. 3 of you said The Giggle. The correct answer is, let's kill Hitler.
Let's kill Hitler.
It was an 11th Doctor story and aired in 2011 specifically, on August 27th, 2011. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship was another 11th Doctor story, which aired on September 8th, 2012. Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror was a 13 Doctor story, which aired on January 19th, 2020. And then The Giggle is the most recent special of Doctor Who and aired on December 9th, 2023. Well, let's use our TARDISes to go to the leaderboard, where Basil Disco is in first, Dr. Lena in second, Doctor Who in third, the Missy-Triss in fourth, and the Doctor House still in 13th. That's right, Let's Kill Hitler is the canonically, in the timeline order for River, it was the first episode.
And this makes it a perfect segue to showing off what they'll win this week if you win this trivia. Behold! An unfinished piece of embroidery
Oh, yeah.
with the TARDIS. And it was going to say, I think she used to say, oh, sweetie.
Yeah, oh, sweetie.
Yeah. So maybe I'll finish it, probably not,
okay,
but
or
I'm going to
spoilers?
send it. Spoilers? Are we spoiling?
No, but River said spoilers.
She did say spoilers. It would probably have been finished if I had just written spoilers. But I was like, I'm gonna put oh sweetie, and
That makes sense.
Stuff. We want to win it. I love this. I love that the suffering. You're already like, oh, I'm anxious about whether or not I will win.
But
he just finished his own huge embroidery yesterday. You can send us a picture if you wish as a tribute.
Speaking of people winning at things. Jas Fats in Montgomery won at life in Germany when in Schweinfurt when Jas met me.
Yep.
While I was traveling in Germany in a nun's habit.
Yep.
Which is the nun's habit that I wore on Capitalism Earth.
Yeah. It's a lovely habit.
Yeah, because I was worshiping at the altar of the almighty dollar.
The almighty dollar.
And Jas said, met a trivia celebrity in Schweinfurt earlier today. He had some interesting police reform ideas, all involving a giant space laser.
We do favor space lasers. We're sort of a one-issue voter. And that issue is space lasers, more of them.
Biggest space lasers.
Biggest space lasers win!
Now look, it's a little Fluval.
I love this suffering also for 1B.
I'm glad that
That
someone's
there's
suffering.
this suffering from the,
I'm glad
what was
that-
it? The wacky
Oh,
ticket
God.
giveaway game.
I'm glad that someone's suffering from that bit.
You mean the wacky ticket giveaway
Yes,
game?
I mean that, but I mean the bit that's not a raffle.
It's a wacky ticket giveaway game.
Yeah, you know what it's not?
What?
Question 3. What does TARDIS stand for?
Oh.
Time-altering, reality-defying intergalactic shuttle, time and relative dimension in space, temporally anomalous reality-defying in shape, or trans-dimensional apparatus resonating differently in space.
Okay, so D is my favorite one. I just love that it's just resonating a little different. It's just
Yeah,
resonating a little differently.
That one resonates different.
See, Dr. House is just waiting for the toy maker questions.
Time-altering, reality-defying,
waiting.
intergalactic shuttle, time and
And-
relative dimension in space, temporally anomalous reality-defying in shape, or transdimensional apparatus resonating differently in space.
Yeah, Fool Loof is now because we exterminated you earlier for doubting Grand Emperor Aquarium, and you've probably regenerated or bigenerated. I do want to mention for anyone who has not seen yet the latest special. This is not a spoiler. It's in the things, but Neil Patrick Harris
Yes.
does the lovely.
It does a lovely German
The
accent.
German accent and many other accents, but especially the German one, and you should just watch it. You don't need
Yeah.
to know anything
If
to
you're
watch this episode and understand everything.
if you
It's
were a
fine.
big fan of his turn as Count Olaf
or
in
his
series of
turn
unfortunate events, though, it has big Olaf energy.
and big cabaret
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
It's never lupus. It's never lupus. The
Okay.
Doctor House.
Almost all of you thought it was time and relative dimension in space, and it is.
It is.
And that acronym was explained in the very first episode of Doctor Who, which was An Unearthly Child.
Ooh, what's the child?
What do you mean?
The unearthly child. Who is the child? Is it an alien? But
Who do you
how
think
does
it
it
is?
look? Is it the doctor?
It's Susan. I think it's Susan,
Who's Susan?
the doctor's granddaughter.
Oh, he has a granddaughter?
Yeah.
I always forget that he wasn't always like alone. Like we watched him kill his whole species. Like we were there.
Yeah, Susan Foreman.
Yeah, Doctor fucked.
She's the daughter's granddaughter and the original companion.
Wow. And this is all still canon.
Yeah.
Per se.
She's in the first season and then the first 2 stories of the second season.
Canonically fucked.
And
Canonically.
Clara Oswald teaches at that same school that she would have attended. That is actually correct in the books.
Wait, they don't fuck, they just have looms?
They reproduce via looms in some of the books.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love this more than anything. I think that the fucking Loki show Like, bitches are saying, like, Marvel's trying to do Doctor Who. Bitch, we didn't even know. I didn't even know. I love that. I fucking love that. I don't think I've ever loved anything more. What a weird goddamn species.
So yeah, looms or breeding engines were devices used by the great houses of the Time Lords.
Yes, they use jizz scarves. They spin their jizz into yarn and then they knit with it. They loom with it.
But they may not actually do it. So, like, they may actually have sex. They may not actually be looms.
Thick ropes for the looms. The looms are contentious. Are you telling me that something in Doctor Who lore is contentious? I don't know if I believe you.
Yeah, no,
I don't know if I buy
whenever
that.
anyone makes a sweeping change to Doctor Who lore, people don't take it well.
Well, you see, classism. Sorry, I'm quoting Christopher Eccleston, who was my first Doctor.
Was recently asked, would you come back? And he said, sure, fire Russell T Davies and the 3 other producers that he named. Is that
He's like, I hate these 3 dudes.
He goes, is that a big ask? And then turns to the moderator and goes, can you do that? And then the moderator goes, no. Anyway, Billy Piper, would you return? And she goes, well, I've returned quite a bit.
Ooh, he's been doing Big
Yes.
Finish.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is,
It's
but
the
I...
audiobooks and the audio dramas.
Ooh,
He's been playing the Ninth Doctor again, and he said he almost came back for the 50th anniversary when Stephen Moffat was the showrunner.
It's so weird. I think that this music fits him, like, being okay with Moffat.
Because he thought Moffat understood his character of the Doctor better than anyone of the other writers.
Okay, and this is when Moffat wasn't show running. I don't imagine Christopher Eccleston
yeah.
watched Doctor Who.
I believe he very specifically
After.
didn't watch it before either.
I love him. I just think he's so great.
Because he had worked with Russell T Davies on a previous show, and and that was the way they got him to play the Ninth Doctor.
Okay.
He was not a fan of it in the way that Peter Capaldi was, where he wrote into the fan club so much that a BBC employee had to write him and say, "Oh no, we didn't consider you to be president of the fan club, but we know who you are," and
And also, you're 15. Stop asking.
Yeah. Like Peter Capaldi, we have fan letters from teenage Peter Capaldi about Doctor Who.
Peter Capaldi's amazing. Peter Capaldi, I was once just really ill watching a British documentary, not paying attention, and all of a sudden I was drawn back in because someone was quoting Shakespeare, but in this really intense way, and I was like, I've never been so drawn in to a random YouTube British documentary before. Where they don't even show. And then out from behind a column walks Peter Capaldi, doing this whole bit just to add flavor to their, dry historical shit. And I was like, ah!
But the whole reason that they have the War Doctor is because they had written it with Eccleston back. And then he couldn't come back, and they were like, oh.
Oh, shit!
Shit.
Oh, shit! I fucking love this show.
So it's very wild how different all the lore would be if not for Capaldi, or not for, he was. He was in a punk band with Craig Ferguson, too.
He's such a, he's so cool. I just want him to be my grandpa so bad.
But I love that they're not let's just get 8.
Yeah.
So not, let's actually finally give 8 a chance to, get more on-screen things. It's no.
No.
John Hurt's here. He is great in it.
Yes.
Capaldi might actually be my favorite Doctor, despite not being my first.
Super is. I want the actor for the 6th Doctor to be my granddad. Who's the 6th Doctor?
Colin Baker. Oh. But I love nothing like watching 18 years of the show and not
The suffering! Do you even have that sound cue yet, Blog? Is this even the sound cue that just awakens something within you?
It's,
but then...
Actually, to be nice to It'd be nice to blog Tobin. Let's watch the Doctor Who intro that he might be more familiar with.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
But no, that sound is in the very beginning.
This?
Yeah.
It's such a good sound.
That's how they open the first episode.
It's such a good sound. Most of the fandom
That's
is
true.
post-reboot. I don't know why you started so early. Ooh.
But I love that they use this logo again, too.
But I do like that they're just like, this guy. This is who you're watching. The theme's super fucks.
Delia Derbyshire really knocked it out of the park when she made this.
Did she also make this?
I mean, no. Murray. Alright, this is the
Oh, God!
it's the silence. I mean, what did we just see? I didn't
I'm
see
not sure.
anything.
I don't remember them having an end screen. So.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I saw nothing.
Well, you
I
know what
saw
their end
nothing.
screens have been ever since Peter Capaldi. Whoever's the current Doctor looking into the channel and looking dead down the camera and saying,
like-
"Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who YouTube channel." And so there's supercuts of all the Doctors saying that, and people were actually really eagerly awaiting Shooty Gatwa saying,
Subscribe
to the Doctor Who YouTube channel.
I can't do. I think that maybe I'll try and figure out the Scottish accent from him.
And I love that
Yeah.
of all the Doctors
Yeah.
to be the one who kicked off the "I'm going to tell you to subscribe to YouTube," it's Peter Capaldi. Matt Smith just waved a sonic screwdriver, I think, and then it's you, oldest Doctor of the modern era. Yeah, do we want? I'm gonna just pull that up.
Yes. Let us see some Shooty. Let us see it.
I'm so excited for Shooty Gatwa's era of Doctor Who. He's so good.
Subscribe to YouTube. I can't do their cool accents. Sonic screwdriver.
They
A
couldn't.
queer doctor. Binary, non-binary.
They didn't. I'm not playing the whole video. Yeah, Jinx Monsoon.
It's gonna be so much fun. Look at this fucking model.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Don't forget.
I do love that,
love it.
Peter Capaldi, glowers into the camera as he does it. Goes, now, don't forget to subscribe. I think
Sorry,
it's cool.
not sorry. Don't like the new Sonic.
I like that it has a Rwandan proverb on it, too, about,
That's
the
cute.
sharp tongue outwitting the sharpest warrior.
That's
very
pretty cute.
Doctor.
But I don't like that it looks like a remote control.
It looks like Click.
Yeah, it looks
Which
like
is great.
Click.
Capaldi
it
had his
should
Sonic
look like a
sunglasses.
remote. If it looked like a TV remote, then it would be cool as fuck.
But, I mean, after Sonic sunglasses,
Yeah, but you really can't.
you know what you
really
can
can't.
do? Go to our Sonic leaderboard, where Basil Disco's in first, Dr. Lena
Basil Disco.
in
Love that.
second, and Doctor Who in third, with K9 Mark Poo bringing up the rear in 13th. As we go to question 4, which you may have heard in the previous show. Which Doctor actor is David Tennant's father-in-law? Oh my god, it does look like the Museum of Narrative Art.
Yep.
Matt Smith,
Yep.
Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, or Tom Baker. Who here is David Tennant's father-in-law, who also played the Doctor?
Hey, Fluval.
Yeah?
What if Adam Sandler was Doctor?
Oh, I want to go anywhere in time and space. Everything that ever happened that ever will. Where you want to go first?
Where do you want to go first? I just hallucinated seeing the Sonic screwdriver. It's straight up. I know we have one around here somewhere, and I was frantically looking for it, and I just looked over and I saw a lightsaber,
You saw
and my
the gold
brain was
lightsaber.
like, there it is. There it is.
I'm a fraud. I don't seem to remember much who about the Doctors. Dr. Sandler in his Sonic sweatpants. Alex,
a good
thank you
one.
for the assist.
Ho-ho!
Most of you who answered said Peter Davison, which is the correct answer. In 2011, David Tennant, who played both the 10th and 14th Doctors, married Georgia Moffat, whose father is Peter Davison, who played the 5th Doctor, and is not related to Stephen Moffat, who was showrunner for the 11th and 12th Doctors eras.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
I mean, the lightsabers and the Sonics
Yeah.
are very akin to each other.
They are. They're extremely akin. There's also like some green that's in that lightsaber.
Yeah, because it's a
that
lightsaber
really-
that got broken on the end in a bathroom in Orlando, where it fell off of someone's belt and just shattered because it's an Obi-Wan style one with a very thin neck.
I'm still like checking to see if there is a Sonic there. I swear, it was so
It was there.
fascinating. I gasped. Like, you all heard me gasp.
I did.
That was the moment of me being like, yeah.
Well, Basil Disco might be gasping because they're in first place, Dr. Lena in second, and Doctor Who in third. Yes, the second Doctor's sonic screwdriver was a screwdriver.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Ah.
But Sonic Vape.
Sonic Vape is
Love that idea. I want to just like blow vape at
What if every
and
time you like
door.
press the button to light it, it does the...
Mm.
That's my impression of the sonic noise. Well, your next question is binary because it's true or false. True or false, there have been 15 incarnations of the Doctor. Is that true or is that false? Seen here is the 10th regenerating into the 11th.
Oh, he was so mad.
He didn't want to go. What can you say?
Wait,
I don't want to go.
That's what he said.
Go.
I just thought the suffering of
I
this
love that
moment.
beautiful
I needed
suffering.
you all
I don't
to.
want to go.
Never
All
getting
these
sick of
sounds
that
are.
suffering.
All these sounds were put up by the BBC. You can all download them like right now. There are so many quotes.
Thank you, Beeb.
I don't want to go.
It's funny. It sort of revealed the answer already. Exterminate. By talking around it.
We did.
Why do
kinda
I have that
reveal it.
I
clip?
don't want to go.
This one was invented by a writer.
It
To
sure
make
was.
you suffer.
That sure was invented by a writer, Blogtoven. Well,
That's what this means in Gallifreyan.
Yes.
Suffering.
let's see. Let's zoom in on that sweet Gallifreyan.
See?
Does that mean suffering?
Yeah, that means suffering.
Did you actually translated it to the Gallifreyan?
Yep. That is what I, Intern Kristie, 100%
Yeah,
did.
You definitely did.
I definitely translated suffering into Gallifreyan and put it on my face.
The
That's
answer
what that is.
false. There's more than 15. Shootigawa plays the 15th Doctor, but there are additional incarnations of the character, including the War Doctor, the Fugitive Doctor, and the Valeyard, who for various reasons are not included in the numbering system. There's also an episode where they see 8 other pre-First Doctor faces. That in this one, Blog has seen the one where there's the 8 pre-Doctor faces. So there is a lot of other Doctors, or of other beings of the Doctor, some of which are named Doctor. So don't try to talk your way out of this by being like, well, only 15 of them are the Doctor.
Technically, it's true because there have been more than. Wait, what?
Oh, you're right.
There. Oh! Oh!
Well, hey, great news. Adam Fink, I traveled back in time. The question never said that. The question always said there have been only 15 incarnations of the Doctor, true or false. It's a wibbly wobbly timey-wimey thing. I just fixed it. Yeah, there's 10.5. There's the other time 10 decided to regenerate and then just didn't want to. He just didn't regenerate because he didn't want to. 11 had
wanna
some
go.
fake outs.
I don't want to go.
There's also all the non-canon versions, but those don't count, obviously. But you know what does count? Our leaderboard, where Basil Disco is in first. Adam Fink found it sus, but Dr. Lena is in second, and Doctor Who is in third.
The Doctor House.
As we now go. Oh, that's actually the halfway
I like the
point.
Kevin Smith being mad at us. Is that what that little emote is?
I think it's Kevin Smith crying because he watched The Flash.
I don't want to go.
Well, see, Adam Fink, he found The Flash to be very emotional, and so it made him cry tears, because that's what humans often do when they are emotional.
Yeah, crying and or being extremely high, depending on who you ask. Why was the 6th Doctor afraid of the 7th Doctor? I don't know.
But it's time now. That's the halfway point of our game.
Ah, suffering.
So, it's our wacky ticket giveaway thing.
Wacky ticket giveaway game.
And if
It's
you
the
want to
wacky ticket giveaway
participate,
game.
just send us your address and we'll
Just
send you tickets.
any address that
No.
you want tickets sent to.
No, send us your address. It is
Send it to
unfortunately an
us.
honor system, but that's all we can do. We can't verify your address.
We have to send us an address and we will send tickets there. Technically correct is the best kind of correct. I love that. I love that.
The 6th Doctor was afraid of the 7th because
we
the
need a
7th
drink.
Doctor, 8th Doctor, the 9th Doctor. It's
Our
all
first
a
ticket.
wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey thing.
Oh,
What?
I thought I had that sound, and I think I do. But our first ticket is 396834.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
That's a different part. That's the reprise of that bit.
Our next ticket.
That's not Blink.
Our next
Wibbly
ticket
wobbly, timey-wimey.
is 396663. 396663.
666, the number of the beast?
396663. 396663.
666, the number
666
of the beast?
666.
It's more likely than you think.
Our next ticket 396579. 579. Suffer. Suffer.
What's ticket 4?
What's ticket 4?
Your next one that you're pulling now.
396896. 396896. That's right. 396816. And our final ticket tonight. 396935.
Wow.
Did anyone win? Did anyone win? Do I have to Sonic them? It's the Sonic. I found it. I didn't find the physical one, but I found the Sonic of the Sonic screwdriver. I'm never gonna win this raffle. You know, I hope you get your hopes up every single week, blog. Who knows? I could have sent some out and just thrown away the other part of the ticket for the wacky ticket reunification game.
Right,
just
actually,
to
that's
cause
what
you
we're doing.
suffering.
We're trying to find
Yeah, there's been like
help tickets reunite with their family.
not a raffle. Not a raffle.
But we actually got something else that's pretty cool. Things from the Void sent in Suffering in Gallifreyan.
Oh, yeah, see, it's right there. It's all right there.
Yeah.
You can see it perfectly. You can see it perfectly. Look, you can just, there's such a clear image of it, and I didn't just smudge anything, so any changes can't be attributed to that.
Explain!
I think we made it pretty clear. Well, let's see if you find
Let me know one day.
question 6 sus. Drag these actors in the order they first played the Doctor. Tom Baker, Paul McGann, Sylvester McCoy, Christopher Eccleston, William Hartnell, Colin Baker, Matt Smith, Patrick Troughton, Shooty Gatwa, Jodie Whittaker, John Pertwee, David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, and Peter Davidson. I gave you extra time.
God damn.
I gave you 1.5 minutes to drag all of these names.
I love that my wacky ticket reunification game is already causing so much suffering. I just love all this, like, oh my god, like, I think I have it. Like, oh my god, like, I think it's there.
Okay.
This doubt is so beautiful.
67% of answers are correct so far.
Oh, wow. That's way more than I would have expected.
Yeah. We've
My
received
God.
3 answers, and 67% answered correct.
Missy, did you have an assist? Did you have an assist, Missy?
Okay, now 4 have answered, and 50% got it correct.
Okay, so someone got it wrong. Someone answered and got it wrong. Ooh, I love this suffering.
This is one of the questions that I was saying is related to the episodes Blog has seen, for the record.
That's true.
Because Blog
it's
has
all
seen
of them.
4 of them.
Wow.
Oh,
Phone drag.
yeah, suffering. Okay.
Yes.
The most common order is William Hartnell, Tom Baker, Paul McGann, Sylvester McCoy, Patrick Troughton, Colin Baker, John Pertwee, Peter Davidson, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker, Shooty Gatwa. The correct answer is William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, whose name is in black for some reason, Jodie Whittaker, and Shooty Gatwa. Well,
I mean, someone got it right.
3 of you, no.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 of you got it right.
That's some suffering. I do also like how many people were unable to answer.
Yeah, also, most of you didn't answer, so you don't really have to feel too bad about that one.
And for how many people the time ran out. I love that. I love that.
So the 3 who got it correct are Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who got it right, as did the Missy Triss and Basil Disco, as we go to the leaderboard. No, it's a binary for some reason.
No! Only suffering!
But they also didn't get any more points than you would have gotten just for answering a question correct. It's not like a super
no
valuable...
extra points.
It's not a super valuable question. It's just a really annoying one. So suffer.
Suffer!
As you go to question 7. Which British queen founded the Torchwood Institute? I'm going to fix that typo, but founded the Torchwood Institute to defend the British Empire from alien threats, including the Doctor.
It's the Institute. I feel pretty...
Was that Queen Anne, Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Elizabeth II, or Queen Victoria?
What kind of institute would you like to attend?
An institute or tude?
Tude.
I'd like to have a rad bad institute.
A bad institute.
Because it's the 90s.
It's the 90s. In the 90s.
You were on a very famous TV show?
Yes.
The doctor must die.
Ooh, saw the pilot. You think you know? You think you know?
Oh, whoop.
What the...
Well, I guess more of you have time to answer again.
Timey-wimey.
Oh my god.
Wibbly wobbly. Timey-wimey.
They do address this in a main episode in Doctor Who itself, not just Torchwood.
It's the werewolf one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. You've answered.
Yes.
No, 2 of you said Queen Elizabeth I, who, by the way, was contemporaneous with every Doctor except for Shooty Gatwa.
Oh shit.
Like, Queen Elizabeth I was the queen with every Doctor's first episode except for Shooty Gatwa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, what would the
'Cause, yes,
anagram be? What
that-
is Torchwood an anagram of?
Doctor Who.
I fucking hate anagrams.
Torchwood is an
I hate
anagram for
them.
Doctor Who, and it was the working title, not the working title. It was like the equivalent of Blue Harvest.
I want to cast
magic
for the first season of Doctor Who, where that's what they filmed it as.
I hate anagrams. They're impossible to figure out. There's always multiple possible answers.
Yeah,
it
was the code name. That's the word. It was the code name they used to film the first season of Doctor Who's reboot to stop people from like stealing the tapes or leaking anything.
See, the issue, Val flu. Is that you can't make up in Doctor Who. There's no F or a V.
No, I mean,
if you split the W, you get two V's.
No, you can't. You can't make it spell Fluval. If only you could make it spell Fluval.
Or trivia.
I mean, I could, but you can't.
No, we couldn't make it spell trivia at all.
I could.
Well, yeah, because you're a Fluval.
Because I can do anything.
You'll just Sonic it.
I would Sonic it, yeah. Anyway. None of you thought it was Queen Anne. 2 of you thought Queen Elizabeth I. 3 said Queen Elizabeth II. 8 said Queen Vic, and it is
Queen
Vic.
Victoria!
I don't know why it wasn't playing the noise. It is Queen Victoria.
Vicky.
After the TARDIS landed in the 1870s, Rose Tyler and the Doctor helped save Queen Victoria from a werewolf. As a reward for their help, she knights them as Sir Doctor of TARDIS and Dame Rose of the Powell estate. She then banishes both of these newly knighted heroes due to their cavalier attitude towards terror and blasphemy.
He's like fire and ice.
Yeah, exactly.
And rage.
He's like fire and ice. He's like Game of
And
Thrones.
rage.
Oh, fire and rage. Her encounter with the werewolf
Fire
and the
and
Doctor
ice and
opened
rage.
her eyes to the existence of otherworldly threats, so she founds the Torchwood Institute to combat them and swears, quote, "If the Doctor returns, he should beware, because Torchwood will be waiting."
Yeah, you must choose one or the other, timey or wimey.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
And then it becomes the star of the starring vehicle for Captain Jack. But not that Captain Jack, the other one from the 2000s.
Who's played by kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, the other one played by kind of a weirdo.
Her blood condition that she passed on to her, you're a relative
Yes.
with the Russian prince. It's a werewolf!
Yeah, the hemophilia of the royal family is thought to be werewolf, like lycanthropy.
That was one of the moments with this show where I was just like,
Yeah,
yes.
I paused it because I didn't want to give people time to get higher answers with us replaying the question. So we're just going to go to the leaderboard.
I like we just fucked over 1B completely in this game.
No,
like they
no,
don't have their wacky tickets. They can't use the game.
No, they already answered. I paused it after they had the full time as everyone else had.
But their phone has already been messing up the trivia.
Oh,
So
that's not us.
I'm hoping for a glitch. That means that it like totally blocks them out.
But Basil Disco in first, Doctor Who in second, and Dr. Lena in third as we go.
It's your fault, one
To
day.
question number 8. Which Star Wars actor played a human inventor named Doctor Who faced off against the Daleks in 2 movies? Is that Alec Guinness, Christopher Lee, Julian Glover, or Peter Cushing? Which Star Wars actor played a human inventor named Doctor Who faced off against the Daleks in 2 movies? Do you know the answer to this one? Intern Cinema.
Exterminate.
That's how I feel about the movies.
The 2 movies are called Doctor Who and the Daleks, and Daleks Invasion Earth, 2150 AD.
Die.
They play a human and 20th century inventor named Doctor Who invented a time machine called the TARDIS.
Crap. Did it lock you out of the game, 1B? The Ewok films
Except
of the
even less
universe.
canon. But none of you said Alec Guinness. 1 of you said Christopher Lee. 2 of you said Julian Glover. And 10 of you said Peter Cushing. And you're correct. It's Grand Moff Tarkin himself. Peter Cushing.
Grand Moff? But he...
Exterminate.
Alderaan!
He sure did. And now both of the films were adapted from TV serials, but they were not intended to be part of the TV show's ongoing narrative, which has only become clearer as more lore about the Doctor is established, such as the Doctor being an alien Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey, because Peter Cushing starred in these movies when the first Doctor's shows were airing. And so at that point, it was sort of,
magic
maybe this is the same guy, because we didn't have all the contradictory lore.
The Doctor must die.
the false answers did appear on Doctor Who, just not as any version of the Doctor. Because Julian Glover appeared on Doctor Who twice, once as Richard the Lionheart in a first Doctor serial called The Crusades, and as Scareth in a fourth Doctor story called City of Death. And City of Death was a Tom Baker episode written by Douglas Adams.
Oh, okay.
And of course, Julian Glover later would go on to appear on the George Lucas talk show as well. Yes, blog, this is the other one that I had in my head as kind of relates to things you've watched.
Kind of relates.
And Christopher Lee, Christopher Lee never appeared in Doctor Who, but he was considered for the role of the Master in the 90s TV movie that appeared on Fox.
Wouldn't that be wild? Can we just get that? Can we just have him?
I mean, the movie would have been a lot more
As
exciting
Saruman?
if Count Dooku was the Master.
Ugh.
Yeah, Alec Guinness would never be caught dead on Who, exactly. Alec Guinness's only intersection with Doctor Who is he's a fictional character who appears in a piece of Doctor Who media.
More exciting than Eric
Yeah, it
Roberts.
ends up being Julia Roberts' brother as the
wow.
Master.
30 years as a worldwide hit, Doctor Who comes to America in a spectacular motion picture event.
This planet will be pulled inside out.
Tuesday, Fox presents Paul McGann
I'm half human on another side.
and Eric Roberts
This won't hurt much.
in the greatest adventure of this century and the next.
Finally meet the right guy from another planet!
Doctor Who, a Fox original movie, Tuesday.
And yeah, that was the movie where the Doctor is half human on his mother's side.
Love that. We're just pulling a Mr. Spock directly.
Yes, which it's been very funny to watch them. Apparently in the books they try to justify that line, whereas the TV show is just like, forget it, who cares, no one saw that.
Yeah, it's set on the part of Earth where Phony exists.
That's true, it's all set in San Francisco. The seventh Doctor gets shot in Chinatown in San Francisco, and that's how he dies.
The Doctor must die.
Yeah, he
my
regenerates in
God.
the morgue.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Sorry, Block.
Oof!
I do know that that's very early in the movie, so at the movies, you could skip the movie.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go, but I do want to go to the leaderboard where Basil Disco is in first. Yeah, he gets obliterated by Tommy Guns, that's true. Paul McGann is a friend of ours' favorite Doctor, in fact.
I thought you were just gonna stop at a friend of ours. I'm like, excuse me?
Oh, you know, apparently don't skip the movie. McGann is brilliant. But Basil Disco in first, Doctor Who in second, and Dr. Lena in third, with The Doctor House in 14th behind Doctor Who. Where?
Blog Hoovtoven.
Where? What? Why?
I like Canine Mark Pooh.
I like
That
Canine
makes
Mark
me happy.
Pooh.
But I love just saying the Doctor House.
The Doctor House.
The Doctor House.
Well, let's see if the Doctor House can fly the TARDIS. The question 9, our penultimate question. True or false, in 2009, IDW published a comic series where the Doctor met the crew of the Enterprise D.
The IDW also published Harlan Ellison's City on the Edge of Forever comic book, which features a comic adaptation of his original award-winning script.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for City on the Edge of Forever. Entirely unfilmable. I don't think that they could film what he wanted. Like, I don't think they could afford it today. Like, maybe HBO could have made that one episode. If anyone did it, it's IDW. It is. They do all the Star Trek things also. Which captain do you want to meet
Oh,
Doctor
that would be
Who?
so mean. If it was actually... Because the Enterprise E has all the same crew as the D.
Oh, God.
Or not in 2009.
God.
Well, you're all correct. It's all true. All of it.
All of that. Everything.
The Klingons.
The
Cybermen.
Master
Like fire and
being
ice
fire
and
and
rage.
ice and rage.
Here's a cover, because it was specifically the 11th Doctor.
Do you think that Picard was just like relieved that the Doctor's not as crazy as Q is?
I think he's
like
probably...
the Doctor appears and he's like, not another Q.
Yeah, I think
And
he's
the
probably
Doctor's like, no, it's okay.
very happy that it's not Q in disguise.
Just like, no more cosmic beings.
So this was Doctor Who Assimilation Squared. And Assimilation Squared told a story where the 11th Doctor, Rory and Amy, team up with Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the
USS
Enterprise D to defeat an alliance between the Borg and the Cybermen.
Wow.
Which leads to this beautiful image of a Cyberman saying, "Resistance is futile."
Stunning.
And in case you think that that's the only crossover that happens in it, you'd be wrong, because the 4th Doctor meets Kirk, Spock, and McCoy and the original Enterprise crew.
What?
Because they aired it around the same time. I guess, or because they're the most popular prequels, because people would be bummed if it was like Troughton. No,
Trout.
2nd Doctor.
Oh. See, they wouldn't care.
And they
don't
even meet
know.
Guinan.
Yeah, I see that.
And like, it gets pretty crazy. They like see a vision of the future that the Doctor gives Picard to be like, if we don't stop them, you'll see the Klingon homeworld fall.
Ooh.
I'm not saying anything about the 2nd Doctor. The 2nd Doctor actually inspired Matt Smith's Doctor. That's like the inspiration for the bow tie for Matt Smith's Doctor and everything, because he also had a bow tie, because bow ties are cool.
I feel like what he has is forehead. That's really what he's bringing
Matt Smith?
to the game. Yeah, he's bringing forehead. Tennant is bringing hair, just higher and higher hair. Eccleston is bringing some fucking anarchy realness. Like,
Do you know what the 2nd Doctor looks like?
No. Is he a hottie?
No.
Wow. Yep. I can see how he inspired Matt Smith. I can see that.
No, shooting.
Most lost episodes.
Yeah, he has a lot of lost episodes.
And what is that he's holding? Is that his
That's
sonic?
his flute.
Oh, he has a little flute. I love that. He does look like a dang nerd.
I mean, all the Doctors except like pre-Eccleston look kind of like nerds.
Yeah, Nkuti's bringing
post-Eccleston.
teeth. Shooty's bringing like stunningness.
Shooty
like
is the only.
Drop dead hot, gorgeous action.
Because here's the thing.
Shooty's bringing legs. Shooty's bringing that slutty little vest that he's wearing.
But Shooty is the only Doctor who's hot enough to also be a Ken.
Right? Like, there is no Doctor that is hot the way Shooty is. Right? He was
And
just in his underwear.
It's really cool that Shooty gets like a new outfit every episode. So they're actually, and like Capaldi, they toyed with it a little bit, but with him it was mostly he has different coats.
Yeah. There's a Tom Nook Animal Crossing dressed like the 11th Doctor. I love it. Does he have a fez? Fezzes are cool.
Oh, that's true. Touche.
Who's Rob Burton? That's true. Not all the Kens are like hot as shit. But Shooty's hot as shit.
This is that Rob.
Yeah. You know? Why is that a Ken? Is that old man Ken? Is that...
No, he's one of the two Kens who go to Weird Barbie's house, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? He looks like The Ken that has the little dog.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. He's like the
I like that we're
sassy
just
little
trying
earring
to,
Ken, I
like
think.
that we're just trying to remember who did he play, not just going to his IMDb.
No, I think he played like the gay Ken.
He's Sugar Daddy Ken.
Daddy Ken.
Sugar Daddy
He
Ken.
is the Ken with the dog.
Yeah, he is. You are right.
Yes. What a movie. My God. He also, to me...
So who does he look like? Because we got a who do they look like. Thank you to Lena316 for who do they look like.
He looks like every old white man. This is impossible, you guys. He looks like the... He has such a dorky face. My God.
He looks like Michael Caine.
He looks kind of... Does he look like the dad from Modern Family, or am I...
Which, you gotta...
The main dad. But is that Bryan Cranston? Does he look like Bryan Cranston?
No. Oh my God, no. Bryan Cranston is not on Modern Family.
Is he on Malcolm in the Middle?
Yes.
Okay, but would he lie to... He looks like the Lie to Me guy.
He does.
He looks so much like Lie to Me. Who's Lie to Me?
Tim Roth.
Gosh, remember that show?
The Abomination from the Hulk movies, too.
Fred Gwynn? Who's Fred Gwynn?
Herman Munster.
He totally looks like Herman Munster.
So this is Lie to Me guy.
Yeah, he looks like Lie to Me guy. Yeah. They both have that same, like, cocky-ass smile. Like a shit-eating grin. But, like...
Oh, that's not who you were going for.
Would I lie to you? Oh, is that the one where the people, like, make something up? They're like, I own a snake, and, like, 3 people can ask questions.
This is Fred Gwynn, Herman Munster. He really looks like...
Yeah, he really does. He really does. He looks like Rickman as Reagan. Not the reference 1B was going for.
No, because, it's...
Oh,
Sam got
it's...
it. Because he hosts the show, Would I Lie to You?
Jeff Horncack. Hornacek? Hornick?
He played for the Utah Jazz.
Kikak? Jeff Hornacek? Hornacek, thank you. We could spend hours doing this with every incarnation of the Doctor. Horny sick. Yeah, no, he totally looks like that guy. You're totally right.
I mean, but Tom Baker also kind of just looks like Tom Baker. I mean,
Tom Baker looks like Tom Baker. I would hope so.
Well, but like, explain. He's a pretty singular looking dude.
He looks like Terry Pratchett. Or am I just thinking old British men?
I don't see the Terry Pratchett look, in part because he doesn't have the fedora
fair.
on, but...
I am imagining a fedora. You're right, they don't look anything alike.
No.
They're just old Englishmen. He looks like a hobbit. Like, that man looks like a hobbit.
Oh, he does. Tom Baker would be a great hobbit.
Yeah. He lived his real truth. He just was he does kind of look like he wants to take a bite. He does look like pre-rotten Ronnie as well. There's a game we played called Tom Baker or Normal, where you hide your face and either you have a normal face or you do a Tom Baker face and the other person guesses which. That's fun.
Tom Baker is very good at...
Marsh Wiggle. Who's Marsh Wiggle? Tom Baker versus Kenny Baker. Who's Kenny Baker?
R2-D2.
Oh, okay. Wait, but who's Marsh Wiggle?
That's his character in Narnia.
Okay.
Puddle
That man's a hobbit. That man could be Farmer Maggot. Like, that guy, he belongs in the Shire. Yep. Puddleglum. Who's Puddleglum? I mean, the name sounds right. You would name that guy Puddle
It's the
Glum.
same guy.
It's him also.
No, Marshwiggle is Puddle Glum. Puddle Glum is a Marshwiggle.
Okay. He looks like the curator.
He does look like the curator. Oh my god.
That one I know. Tom Baker or Tom Bombadil, you decide. And his boots are yellow. Yeah, gotta undo that silver chair. BDSM for Christmas. He does look like another dang nerd. Look at all that forehead. Like, Matt Smith's bringing forehead and Tom Baker is bringing nose. Like, and teeth. Oh, who's that?
This is the 6th Doctor.
He's so cute. Who is he?
Colin Baker, no relation.
Wow. What a cutie. And ears, yeah. He looks like Cora from the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. He does look like an Easter Island statue. Is he queer IRL? This is a good question. We need to see a pic of what, Matt Smith or an Easter Island statue. Thank you so much, Wilheldy Parter. I love that you're suffering because you can't finish trivia. So we're doing our job, making you suffer. Love the cat pin. Yeah. Oh, is he a lovely old man? I love that.
Oh, Colin Baker? Yeah.
Old Colin Baker.
No, he's great. He
is... Yes.
This is him from a recent trailer.
Suffer, Missy, suffer.
It's the 6th Doctor on trial again, which was a trailer to promote the release of the DVDs of his episodes again.
I like his vest.
Yeah.
I like his vest a lot.
He's another Doctor who's done a lot of the Big Finish audios.
Missy, you missed seeing that slutty little vest.
You did miss seeing Shootigawa's slutty little vest.
Yeah.
As House of R called it.
Yeah. I'm calling all vests now slutty
They were like,
little
it's
vests.
such a slutty little vest, and I mean that in the most sex-positive way. Yeah, and I heard he, gets to really take the character more in the direction he wanted to play 6 as he gets older.
I am obsessed with the Dragon Show. I'm obsessed with the House of R podcast recaps of and other recaps of the Dragon Show. I will not watch it because it's too spooky for me. But I want to know every vile, wild thing that happens. Young Six is a dick. That was your first Doctor. You know that vest. You know that's slutty little vest. Yeah, he's the uncle. Done well in audio, yes. The Dragon Show. He's a baddie. He's an incest uncle. Or a slay queen.
This is the 7th Doctor where he really committed to question marks being his thing.
Wow, and he has a slutty little sweater
vest. Yeah.
Amazing. Hot D is just violent rather than spooky. I just can't take the gore. I can't take the suffering. See my vest. See my vest made of
Here's
real
the younger
gorilla
version.
chest. Yes! Yes. Yeah, it's wild. The sluttiest type of vest, for sure. Sweater. Sweater is absolutely the sluttiest type of vest. I can't take the suffering! No, because we don't have intellectual property rights over the suffering that happens in the Dragon Show. Only trivia.
Oh, Missy says that Mr. Tumnus has the sluttiest little vest, and then that's not remotely in question.
I thought he wasn't wearing a shirt.
That only makes the vest slutty.
He had nothing on. I don't remember his vest.
He has... I'm going to trust Missy on Mr. Tumnus's clothes. Maybe I shouldn't, actually.
Have we seen Mr. Toad's vest?
Not Mr. Toad. Toad!
Oh, Toad's slutty little vest!
Toad, I'm Toad!
He is only wearing the slutty little vest. Love that.
Hey, he's got pants.
Yeah, he's Winnie the Poohing.
Toad's not.
No?
Toad's
He's
not
Little
Winnie the
Pants?
Poohing. Toad's got his little diaper.
Oh. He's wearing a diaper and a vest.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Cute. Very cute.
Like, what else do you call this character?
New one has no vest. You're right. You're right.
Maybe they're pants, I guess.
Or maybe it's like his... I thought it was because he was a mushroom. No, it's just like the mushroom part of him. Diaper, vest, dress, shoes. Slutty as a gats. Look at him. Look at that slutty little toad. Tiny briefs. Ooh.
Now, you might not remember this. We're actually playing a game of trivia. Let's go to our leaderboard, where Basil Disco is in first, Doctor Who in second, and the Missy Triss in third as we go to our final question. So, it's time to wager your points. Do you get it? I said time.
I love that because it's...
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey.
All in. I love this. I love this. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. 1B is sure they will not get it. I love the preemptive suffering. Love the suffering of not knowing if you're going to suffer or not. Fluval.
Yeah.
Of all the suffering that was caused on Doctor Who that you've seen, what was your favorite? Mine was when he just, like, when I think it was the 11th one, genocided an entire species just...
The multiple have done that, I think. But which Doctor Who actor had the longest tenure on TV as the Doctor? David Tennant, Matt Smith, Tom Baker, or William Hartnell. And again, it's continuous tenure.
Oh, okay.
We're not counting if they, like, take a break and come back a long time later.
All in, but only 1 point is beautiful. I think that is just the tastiest suffering we're getting tonight. 12 spent a billion years as a loop in a loop.
That's why I had to say which actor had the longest tenure. Because yes, Peter Capaldi spends a billion years punching a hole in a mountain.
You gotta love him. You gotta love him.
He's like fire.
Fire.
And ice.
He is like
Ice.
fire, ice, rage.
He's like the night.
The night.
Storm and the heart.
The storm.
Stop it. He's
And the heart of the storm.
He burns at the center of time.
Burns to the
He can
center of
see the end
time.
The universe.
Center of the universe. Been there. Sam fucked it!
Well-
Sam fucked it!
Sam might have said David Tennant.
Oh!
Because the correct answer is Tom Baker.
Oh! One person and it was Sam?
I'm gonna double check if it was Sam or if Sam.
I don't want to go.
That is so much suffering!
It was.
It was!
Yes, so Tom Baker played the Doctor from December 1974 to March 1981. 7 years. Tennant played the 10th Doctor from 2005 to 2010. 5 years. Matt Smith played the Doctor from 2010 to 2013. And William Hartnell played the Doctor from 1963 to 1966. 3 years.
Also 3 years.
So most 3 years is a common tenure in modern Who. But then Tom Baker was just there for a long time. And so when that came up on missed calls earlier, I was like, I hope some people remembered that.
And everyone did except for Sam!
Yes.
Except for Sam!
So Tom Baker is part of why I clarified that people leaving and coming back doesn't like extend their tenure, because he also played the Doctor. He played a future incarnation of the Doctor in bumpers for a night of Doctor Who airing on the BBC, where it's distinctly not the Fourth Doctor because he has aged since he had played the Fourth Doctor. I said it earlier, Tom Baker is everyone's favorite, though Pope John Paul II is everyone's favorite. He was just the one around the longest. So that's right, everyone's favorite Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. I mean, it's probably true, actually.
Yeah, I mean...
It's the only one any of us know. I mean, I know all of them because I'm older than any of them. But
That's true.
Blog knew this, but fell asleep. Well, let's see who won our game of trivia. In third place, why is K6 afraid of K7? Because K7, 8, K8, K9. In second, it's the Missy Triss.
Missy Triss!
And in first place, our winner is Basil Disco.
Basil Disco!
Basil Disco, whoever you are.
Who's Basil Disco?
Yes, who's Basil Disco?
Who?
I mean,
the question at the start of the universe. Who?
It might be. Yes, the first question is Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? Nice work. Nice work, who?
Yes, if you're Basil Disco, DM us on Discord.
DM us! Or reveal yourself,
Or reveal
coward.
yourself here.
Good job,
Good
Basil!
job, Basil!
Perhaps we'll find them.
Wibbly wobbly.
Finally,
Timey
being a
wimey.
nerd-ass geekazoid plays off. Congratulations to
That's
Fluval.
you!
Send us your address either on
You
Discord
get the
or a Twitch
unfinished-
Whisper, and you'll get that unfinished embroidery. You know, but that might be what's going to Fluvaloof, but there's also a prize we all get to share.
Yes! Yes!
And be sure to join us again for another exciting episode of Grand Trivia next week, where we will have 10 questions all about Christmas.
Is it the Doctor's real name? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt
He
it.
told Osgood that his real name was Basil.
Oh.
So, kinda, yeah.
Yes!
That's so funny.
You send us your
It is
address.
canon. We'll see you, Doctor. Send us your address so we can send you your
Instagram
TARDIS.
or Discord or what other ways?
Those are going to be the main ones. Or you
Yeah.
can Twitch whisper it to us if you want to whisper it to us right here on Twitch.
Twisper.
A Twitch spur.
Twitch spur.
And be sure to join us Tuesdays for Con Artist's Journey to Baldur's Gate, where we play Baldur's Gate 3 and journey throughout Faerun. Join Mary Houlihan tomorrow at twitch.tv/MaryHooli at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And be sure to join us early on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for missed calls with the former randoms. But we'll see you next week
be seeing
because
you.
we have your coordinates.